Hello and welcome to my film. This is a Webcam Like a Pro. It's a follow-on from my lesson that I did today. As you can see in the background, this is a bit of a rubbish sort of like setup that they've got. It's way too much headroom. The lighting's not too bad, but this is just to show you how to get a better look from your webcam. Okay, headroom. We'll start with headroom. This is not too bad, but there's still a little bit too much headroom on here. We'll call her June. June is got way too much headroom, and we'll talk about the background in another video, but we're talking about positioning and lighting in this one. So too much headroom, so let's see what it's meant to look like. Okay, so we can use this grid, okay, and this is used in film as well, so we use this grid and then we can get the eyes on that third. So we put it into thirds and we get the eyes on the thirds, and that looks amazing. So how do we get that? How do we get that look? Okay, next slide. Well, what we don't do is we have the laptop down there like that and we're looking down. As you can see, June, she's looking down at the laptop. This then causes her to actually be looking up her nose, which is not very good, and she gives her a bit of a double chin as well, and it's not a very good look. So that is not a good look. Bad. You know, June's raised her laptop, she's raised it on a box and some books, and she's got it eye level. It looks really good. Well, it can be slightly higher or slightly lower, but it's best if it's absolutely level. And then when you look at June now, you can see that she's not got any double chin, she's lit very nicely, and it's looking really good. That's better, June. Yeah, good. Okay, now we're looking how close we need to go. So June in the first one is like too far. Then she's just right, and then she's too close. No one wants to see your head up close like that. We just want to see your head and shoulders. We just don't want to see your head in our screen because it makes us like look back a little bit. So when we're looking at how close we get to the webcam, June in the middle is just right. Sometimes we get this, and I'm going to explain why we get this. June is dark is because the webcam is on auto, okay? And so it auto sort of like changes the light. It changes the ISO, it changes the shutter speed and everything. And so what happens is it tries to darken because the window is so bright, and then it darkens you in the center. Some webcams are very good and they got face recognition, and then they will then bring out the face, but then the window will be blown out. It will be even brighter, the window. This is bad. Don't face your webcam to a window so the window is behind you. It's just not a good look, okay? It's just really dark, and you can see the webcam is struggling with all that fuzziness. Okay, this is better. Good, but could be better. Okay, so we've got the computer next to the window, so we've got the light coming in. But remember, light changes. The outside light changes all the time, and so sometimes we can get flicker or flares, or maybe a car passes if it is by a road or something. And so the better thing to do is to close the blinds, okay, put some practical lights either side. You don't have to need any expensive light, just some practical lights either side of your computer, and then that's perfect. And then we can go on, and you can then be, you're now a webcam pro. And that's me in my studio, and you can see I'm lit very well. I've got quite a good background. I wanted you to see all my sort of stuff in the background. I'm framed okay. I could probably give myself a little bit more headroom, but you can see my hair is sort of like quite bouffony at the top. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you in class.